To be perfectly honest, when I was asked to write this play, I said, no thank you. I had written a Facebook post, it's how I process things, and I do a lot of my writings on there, about this experience I had had of discovering that my longtime boyfriend had a secret salacious double life that does happen not just in the movies, but IRL, as they say. That sounds douchey. And I had gone with my family to an island off of South Carolina and had met this beautiful paddleboard instructor and had spent several days and nights with him. And I had posted about it, and a lit manager saw it and said, will you please turn this into a one-woman play and perform it in New York? I said, no, I'm good. She said, let's have lunch. And the next thing I knew, I had dates to perform it. So I spent the next month developing it. So it wasn't something that I had set out to do. It happened to me and it fell into my lap. So much has happened personally and professionally, and my summer of yes turned into 2 years of saying yes. And what really resonated with me was people approaching me, both men and women, after seeing the show and reading it and saying, this happened to me. I got lost. I bought into the idea that I wasn't important. I believed this person when they said that what I did didn't matter. And I realized sometimes we need to be reminded or have the mirror held up. And I thought, I think I'm ready to do this again. This is the story of a person who rediscovered her backbone on her own. And by allowing herself to see herself through the eyes of her family and her loved ones, because we are not qualified for the job of seeing ourselves clearly. To trust my instincts as a writer. That often what first comes out on the page is the complete truth, and to be okay with that. And to trust completely in my director. I hired this person for a reason, and she's wonderful, and I trust her with my life. And that I tend to laugh when I get nervous. If I won a Tony for the show, who would I thank? I don't think I would win a Tony for the show. I would thank Deborah Grimberg, the lit manager, who said, oh, no, you're going to write this. I appreciate that she knew better than I did. Surround yourself with people who know better than you. Your life will be better. I would thank Chelsea, my director, for believing in the piece and believing in me. And then I would thank myself for firing the first director that I hired, who was so incredibly wrong for it. That's terrible. I would thank my family for loving me, these Southern contingent Jontes, and not minding that I'm the uptight New Yorker, but rather embracing me for it. That's lovely. Yeah, Good and Kissed is encompassing of family and love and fear and a lot of sex. And rediscovering who you are and not only being okay with it, but liking it. Blah, blah, blah.